A lot of people ask me how good I actually was in Melee.
Oh, great question. I'm gonna be very
Candid?
Candid, yeah. I'm not gonna fucking, I could joke around.
Keep it a buck.
The thing about Melee is, at the end of the day, you weren't that good. Watch and see a new fall popped up.
Popped up.
See that shit?
Welcome back to the Reads. It's our third time attempting this. Welcome back to the Reads. The editor has returned to his domain.
Yes.
We've come to collect my paycheck.
We haven't needed you that bad.
And I noticed, because I've come to collect my paycheck, we're missing a member. The guy with the access to the bank account. Well, actually, that's a lie. We'll get into that.
That's actually a lie, yeah.
But Bobby Scar could not make it today. It's
Yeah.
partially my fault. I switched the day last second. But I'm here for a special one episode of Ludwig.
That's right. We've got a lot of stuff planned.
And by the way, I'm way worse at Melee than I was the last time I was on the Reads. And I was already kind of bad. But you know how last time I was like bad but super cocky and pretended I was amazing and would still pull?
You can't even.
I can't even do that anymore. I was getting my ass handed to me by Slime right after he beat Blur. He beat me 10 games in a row. I damn near cried. It was tough, Toby.
Is it after you beat Blur?
I've owned Slime for years. Like, he's been my little boy in Melee.
I've seen all the sets.
And this is the first time we're in a friendly session. Like, he thoroughly destroyed me to the point where I was happy that I took one, and I took it as like a victory. Wow. I think I took one or two, and I was like, yeah, out of like 15.
Okay, I have a lot to ask you with regards to that whole situation.
Yeah.
One of the things that Bobby had a little laundry list of things he wanted me, because he couldn't make it.
Right.
He had a couple things he wanted me to kind of ask you while you were here.
Okay.
And I'll just get into the most urgent and the most pressing one. I'd say the biggest news in the community, obviously the Reads, we're clued onto the sort of slippy leaderboards, right? We're trying, that's our ultimate goal is to climb them.
Right.
And we noticed that one of our good friends and one of your, I think, ex-roommates?
Ex-roommates, best
made
friend.
it to Grandmaster.
We're talking about Aiden. Aiden recently Grandmaster with Sheik, which is good job, Aiden. Now, he's been grinding.
Has he?
Oh, dude. Like, every single day he's in the office, not for work, but to grind Melee. And specifically, I did a live stream, this is, I think, yesterday, where I wanted to hit a kickflip.
We saw that. We saw that because, first of all of you in YouTube land, you're going to see both sides of the picture, because when Bobby came over yesterday, we did record a separate YouTube video where he expressed all of his. So you're going to see the story from both sides. But we did tune in briefly to your video stream, and we saw
me lose my mind.
I must say, well, I can't even do what you were doing. So
I had a couple ollies.
You did. You got some air.
I bring it up not to talk about how mid I am at skateboarding. I bring it up because I was asking Aiden, I'm like, hey, do you have any meetings? Can we use this space? Because the space he's in looks better.
Yeah.
And And he was like, I got meetings. He starts a meeting. It is, I shit you not, a 90-minute coaching session for Melee. And
he said meeting?
Yeah. He just said, I got meetings. And he's up there and he's like being super vulnerable while I am like trying to navigate OBS, because actually it also crashed for us. I'm navigating OBS and I hear Aiden going, yeah, like I just can't convert it to like tournament results and I'm just not sure why.
And am I allowed to ask who his coach was? Like,
I don't know who it was. I have no
Really?
idea. It was an ominous person, probably off of Fiverr. All right, Metafy. It was probably Music King on Metafy.
It was probably Music King on Metafy. Yeah, Music King. Yep.
One of the best Sheiks ever do it. But I don't know. But Aiden has improved rapidly.
Yeah.
Because I think what happened is he's a goal guy. He hit his goal in Valorant, which is immortal.
That's good.
It's good.
Oh.
He hit it. He did lose it, but he hit it.
Okay, yeah.
And now his goal in Melee, I don't think is Grandmaster. I think it's in tournament results. I think it's like, I don't know, top 8, win a local. I don't know what it is.
Aiden did beat. Well, it's really funny because the only tournament, to my knowledge, that Aiden has ever done well in. Oh no, okay, I'm sure he's done well in the tournament.
Whoa!
But his most notable, I know that came out wrong, but he had a very notable.
Vicious.
He had a very notable result at, like, I think it was Riptide or some major. They ran like an Aiden's, it was called like Aiden's Stupid Rule or something. It was like a special singles bracket.
Right.
Where the stage striking was a little different and like, but it was at a major and a lot of good players entered. And I remember Aiden got like 9th and beat Joey Donuts. And it was funny because the rule set wasn't that different. It wasn't different enough that it shouldn't benefit.
It's not a gimmicky win.
No, it was like the striking and the bans would work differently or something. And
Right.
but it's the same stages. But for some reason, something about Aiden having his name in the event on the Smash GG page, I have no idea.
Look, it's actually, there's a buff to it because I've run many an event where I compete in it and I crush.
Really?
I've won so many of my own events to the point where it's like problematic.
Name one.
Dude, like so many, now you've put me on the spot and I've fumbled and I'm embarrassed. But I promise you it's happened and I'm not lying.
I remember when you say you ran the, it's your event, you sort of ran the Zayn versus Cody first place thing.
I did.
You ran that.
And I lost
and you
that
played,
one. Dude.
Okay, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
You don't play Ultimate, right?
No, never. Never.
Okay.
This was all pride because I have this stupid fucking tag next to my name, which is that Ludwig is a Smash guy. Because I care about Melee, because I like the scene, because I try to give back to the scene, people have associated me with Melee. That's great.
But not extends
Melee.
to Smash.
Yes. And so I was at a party, I got goaded. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I just want to say fuck Will Neff, Noah J. I will rematch you one day, but not in Ultimate.
I watched this. I saw the Pichu.
I got cooked.
He was doing real combos.
Honestly,
First 5 seconds, it was like, oh, Ludwig might not.
If you
take
asked
a
me what
game.
characters he played, I couldn't tell you because I've wiped it out.
But
of
he
my
was
memory.
doing like real shit.
I don't even.
Yeah, it was like you sat down at a setup and you didn't play Melee, and then the guy starts like wave dashing and L-cats. Like you're like, oh, this guy actually plays this game.
He actually plays it, and he's
He
good.
actually plays it.
So anyway, yes,
Sorry to bring
Aiden's
it up.
Grandmaster. You guys are plat.
We're plat, but we're not. We only record every so often, and we're hoping
You got a
that
game a lot.
with our old buddy back on the sticks, on the ones and twos, maybe we can do a little climbing.
Well, do you want to climb today, or do you want to do our?
I say we do.
Let's do our. I had an idea.
All right, I got an idea.
Please,
I got
go.
an idea.
Please shoot.
I think we should do one rank set and then your idea. And I think for the rank set,
Let's do it.
we're gonna play Fox, Green Fox.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna hand the controller back and forth.
Fuck. Okay. All right. So.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
And we're using your color.
It is my color.
And
I did
my color.
popularize it. I think Silent Wolf took
Yes.
it from me. Mutaking took it from me.
you.
Plup
Plup.
took it from me famously.
Cody. Doesn't count because he's colorblind, so he sees it differently.
He doesn't actually think it's green.
Yeah, he thinks it's like
He thinks it's like a poopy brown.
Yeah.
And he goes, "This is my favorite color. I love poopy brown," which is actually every color.
we love you, Cody.
We do love you, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry for making fun of every colorblind viewer watching.
yeah.
All right, boot it up. Boot it
Edit
up.
this part out, Ludwig. All right.
up. Oh my
And then
God.
what was your idea to give the people something to look forward to?
So we're gonna play a ranked set, and then afterwards we're gonna do.
it's custom that the guest starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do. I was on this day. I added this show.
I know.
We're gonna do a reverse main match. Loser has to answer a very hard hitting question.
Perfect.
I'm gonna ask you a not so hard hitting of a question now. While we wait.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of people ask me, and it's wrong for me to answer. They want me to contextualize how good I actually was in Melee.
Oh, great question.
Mm-hmm.
Great question. Yeah, because okay, all right. Let me put it to you like this. No, this is a fantastic question.
McConaughey.
And I'm gonna be very
Candid.
candid. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking I could joke around.
Keep it a buck.
The thing about Melee is, at the end of the day, you weren't that good.
Dude,
But
what
let me finish. No, you have to let me finish. You have to let me finish.
What the fuck?
You have to let me finish.
You didn't say a word after. You had such a pregnant pause.
Because you started laughing, and I wanted to absorb how. But you weren't that bad.
Oh my god.
But you weren't that bad.
Yeah.
Another game that me and you play together is, well, not together, but that we both me and you play is chess.
Yep.
Chess is a game where Magnus Carlsen can brutally 10-0 a lower grandmaster. Okay. That lower grandmaster will brutally 10-0 like a
Yes, I still hold a controller like this. I haven't changed.
You're not doing that as a bit?
No, I hold a controller like this.
You really?
Yes.
That's kind of endearing. All right. Well, no, okay. I like that recovery. I'm so distracted. I need to get my head back in the game. All right. The point is, there's levels, and for me to say oh, you would get cooked by Mango's secondaries or whatever. Yeah, but fucking, you would wash so many people, and you were legitimately at a skill tier where, I don't know. Oh, get that shit. That was good.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
No, you were a I don't know. Like, I think when you were, like, practicing and stuff, like, you probably were close to the level where you could expect to maybe get out of pools at, like, a major, maybe? But yeah, I mean, Melee's just not the kind of game where, like, someone getting wrecked by a top player means they're bad. There are too many skill tiers.
That was dude. Your controller. Your controller has the weirdest notches. I've never done that movement in my life. Okay, so here's my answer to the question. When people ask me, I always start like this. I start like an asshole. I go, I was top 50. And then I leave a nice pause, and then I go,
I'm actually getting cooked. How did you handle this guy?
He's mid as fuck.
Yeah,
he's actually horrible. And then I go, in Arizona, which is true. I was ranked on the Arizona PR top 50, which is not that impressive of a state to be top 50 in, but I was top 50 in it. But I think it's accurate to say I would have made it out of pools. I famously busted out of pools 3 times at Genesis. And the way I did that is I would sit around a pool. I'd wait for them to say, last chance before we DQ soft nuts. And then I'd go, oh, I'm soft nuts.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'd sit down. I did that.
You're making there. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's, again, my whole point is like, fucking man, it's so hard to, like, I think H-Tribe was pretty fucking good. But it's just a fucking hard game. There's lots of levels to it. And it's not the kind of game where you can watch how somebody does again. Like, Zane will 4-stock me, and he'll 4-stock you, and some days he fucking 4-stocks Cody. So, like, it's just hard to, like, people take it out of... Dude, you are actually... Hit that ang? Yeah, that was perfect ang. Yeah, you're nuts. Yeah, just back here.
Fucking... Dude...
No, I know. This guy's, but you know what? We're keeping it dramatic. I can't even critique, bro. This guy's cooking me so much harder than cooking you. I think this guy's like, he's got some kind of ninja eye from Naruto where he's like, he can tell when he's fighting you and me, and I feel like he's turning it on for me. But I feel like he can't deal with your style. You know what I mean?
He can't deal with my taijutsu only style.
That's what I'm saying. You're like Rock Lee. You're like actually Guy.
Ooh! Let me finish
My bad. I don't know why I was. Yeah. It's we switch when we lose stocks. Perfect fire stall. Beautiful shield drop.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm living.
That ang, dude. See, how's it feel? By the way,
feels amazing.
This is your first time using a notch controller.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're just having this Fox experience with me. You're literally gonna win the game.
No.
Right.
Okay. Close it up.
Let me just.
Close it up. Yeah, I mean, like, I've had, I think, pretty good peaks. The best players I beat, I mean, it's chillin', dude, but that's the gimmicky one. It's Vro. That was also gimmicky.
Oh, he's just dead, right? You're just too far away, my friend.
I beat Don B. That was a legit win.
You beat Don B and Vro?
Yeah, Vro was at the charity event where I beat Chillin'.
Who was he playing?
Vro was playing Fox.
That's a top tier.
But it was like on DK Jungle or some shit. Jungle Japes.
Jungle Japes. Try, start us off.
Yeah,
keep talking.
Start us off.
Dude, those are like pretty fucking good wins.
And then I beat Aiden in the 6-month match, and he's Grandmaster now.
Yeah. 6-month match?
This is a very famous match where at Thanksgiving we played. The winner would be considered better for a 6-month period. I beat him by having like a miraculous comeback. At 100% I go for Nair Rest. He's at like 0 and I kill him.
Interesting.
And I never gave him a rematch ever.
I've been hit by every recovery side beat.
This guy rolls you, dude. It's crazy.
Well, he does up tilt 5 times, and I'm having a tough time with it. Yeah, but you know,
it's because you want so much, and I don't. Right?
You're happy to
win neutral once and leave.
Ooh, that was just a bad dash tag. You
just want to like kill him in like a single fucking go.
Kill him in a single go for me, but I got him to 75. You know, so it's.
Show me a move.
I'm telling you, bro. I think when you come in, your style intimidates him in a way that I just can't. I think I'm just not.
I don't use ninjutsu.
You're right. I'm a ninjutsu-based player, and you're more of a taijutsu, and even a little bit, dare I say it, a genjutsu.
I use a little bit of genjutsu because I'm in their fucking head.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's actually what I'm saying.
In conclusion, you would say I was like top, I don't know, 10,000,
Oh,
1,000?
God. Oh, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. But like, that was sick. That was a taijutsu forward smash. You're literally playing better than me right now, which doesn't bode well for my Jigglypuff. Yeah, no, you were definitely pretty fucking good. And Melee's it's just not... Dude, I'm gonna talk to my people, and we're gonna actually get you.
Oh, nice. Oh, I got him.
He fucked up. He fucked up. Falco can definitely live that, but
hey, cheers to you, baby. Thanks for the dub.
oh,
Yo, that was nasty. You still got it.
I timed it with your.
You still got
You
it.
still got it.
We got a bit of rank points there now.
I definitely hit him. Oh, let me hit a refresh on the old. Let's see what we got off that.
Ooh,
baby.
a plat 2 off that.
So we actually ranked up.
So we did last time I played Melee really hard.
Yeah.
Is Slippy. I did a Melee race against Atriox so you could hit gold first with our foxes.
Starting from a fresh account.
Yes.
Wait, doesn't it place you in the gold if you go 5-0?
We did not do that.
You didn't go for You guys aren't
I
going
couldn't
5-0.
tell you.
Okay.
It took a while, and I believe.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't know if the result is he won or I won. You'd have to go and check the
Yeah.
pod. But it was tight. It was like within.
Do you actually not know?
I dead ass don't know.
Okay.
Which
Look at me in the eyes and tell me you don't know.
I don't know, which means it's probably him. Right? Like if I don't, like I would probably know if it was me.
You watch any chess YouTubers?
I watched a lot of Gotham chess.
Yeah.
And then
Gotham.
Danya.
Oh yeah, if you're actually, especially if you're trying to get
His
better.
climbing elo series?
Ben Feingold, when he, whenever he brings up a match that he lost, he's like, yeah, I played so and so back in the Michigan Open and da da da, and I don't remember who won.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
Yeah,
I don't remember who won.
and if he won, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
And if he didn't win,
I won that match.
then he don't. Okay. But yeah, so you did the race to gold.
Yes.
Where were you going with that story?
Well, that was the last time I played Melee. Is I hit gold.
Oh,
with
shit.
the Fog. I did hit it. I know that as a fact. I don't know if it was first or second, but that was the last time I played. I've never been plat 2. So to beat a plat Falco, this rusty,
Yeah,
feels good.
off rip.
Off rip.
And I would say you were, we could joke that I, kind of helped you out a little bit by playing every other stop, but really I felt like you were kind of carrying.
I felt like we were playing
So-
doubles and you're pressing start.
Yeah, that was kind of
Taking
what I
my
was
lives
doing.
from me.
He did 5 up tilts in a row, and I ran into the 5th one. I was like, you know what? He's not going to do a 5th. All right, well let's
You want to try it?
get started on.
We'll do.
Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna. I got to think about what I'm gonna ask you too. I think we do best of 3. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's Puff.
Yeah.
You've locked in the wrong character.
Oh right. Sorry.
You're
That's
just so
me.
muscle memoried out. Okay, I am from Hawaii.
What does that mean?
I gotta have the flower in my hair, dude.
Oh, like a lao.
Lay.
Lay.
Lay. Also, lay is like a whole garland, but yeah,
Sure,
like
yeah.
a lay.
Malakaliki
Maka is the thing to.
All right.
You been
Let's
Hawaii?
jump in. Let's jump in.
Yeah.
Where you want to go? I'll let you pick. Most stages.
Well, I
benefit
should
me.
say Dreamland, right? But no, let's not do that. We're doing what? What are we doing? Best of 3?
Best 3. Yeah.
Okay, if it was a traditional best 3 between a Fox and a Puff, Fox is gonna ban Dreamland. Let's just fucking go Battlefield.
Let's do it,
All right,
baby.
let's do it.
Do you think Melee's dying, man?
This dude. Speaking of hard-hitting questions, this is what I wanted to ask you. Dash tag. Okay, I really like Puff's dash tag.
It's pretty good.
That's not up throw.
Throws.
I didn't mean to F throw. I fucking tried to.
I think it's doing good.
Well, your event was sick.
I mean, viewership-wise, it's like probably the weakest we've been at in a while.
You want to see something?
Yeah, I would love to. Oh,
I got
dude!
I forgot to get
Pivot F smash
with no, dude. People don't play Puff the way. Okay, so do you want to know something about me as a Melee player? Like actually, I feel like I smashed the other.
You did.
You see me?
You did, but not enough.
All right. I played Jigglypuff for a month when I was living in Japan. Not in tournament, but as like a secondaries character. And that was when I actually, with Puff, I always do shield shot back air like that.
Yeah.
I actually started doing that with Puff. That was like the character that taught me how to do that, so to speak.
So you learned it with Puff and then implemented it
with my spacies, yeah. Yeah. Does this work?
I mean, it works in the sense that you hit it.
Oh, no!
Shot through the heart.
Yeah, I know that song. Oh,
Yup. It's
man.
so easy when you just get a guaranteed kill off a throw, isn't it?
I've never been, for what it's worth, I've never been a,
You never been to that left?
No. Yeah, I've never been like what would it be, Fox apologist in this matchup. I've never been like, oh, Puff is actually like not a good matchup for Fox, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've always been a Jigglypuff,
So real shit about Toph.
Hit me.
I used to do this money match with Zane all the time, and it was 4 socks to 1. And Zane gets cooked by me in that shit.
I've seen him. I've seen it. Liv, thank you. Oh yeah, you owe me $100.
I owe you 100?
You actually do owe me $100. Yeah, you do.
So well, that's good because I'm bringing up why I owe you 100. It's because I challenge Zane to it every time I see him. I fucking destroy him. I make him my little boy.
Yeah.
My little kid now. But Toph destroys me.
But
We did it and it was bad. It was like really bad. Like if you really want to destroy a Jigglypuff, you are like, in the best way, fucking miserably good at it.
yeah, it was a pride matchup for me. Oh no, I can't count.
5 jumps in the air, baby.
Yes, I know. I just don't. I can't count to 5, but I do know that the number exists conceptually. Ah! Pulling a what's the guy's name? Schlong.
Pulling
That literal exact. Did not mean to jab. No!
No!
Nice!
That's such a read!
That was not a read. I tried to back here.
That's so lucky that.
Fuck! What do good Jigglypuffs do here? Oh my god. Oh! Ah! Oh, that didn't reach! Ah! Oh!
I just needed one grab.
Holy shit, dude!
That was a good game.
That was a good game. It's all coming back to me, like all that thrill and the excitement of being Jigglypuff at 54%. No, you see what I'm saying? I actually am a fucking.
Your
I'm
pulse
not
not bad. Okay, wait. You gotta ask me a question.
Oh, it's per game.
Per game. It's per game, and then I have to answer while playing.
What is like? Okay, all right. I got an easy one for you.
Okay.
No, it's not easy.
Shoot it.
Easy for me, hard for you, maybe. What's like? Because you're spread pretty thin. You're doing a lot of different things these days. What's like the number one thing you would do for the Melee community with the resources that you have, if you could?
Okay.
And what's stopping you?
So for a while now, and I've teased this a bit on stream, I've been trying to run an event called SockCon, or that's the placeholder name, which is basically, in my mind, the largest tournament, Melee and Smash, ever of all time, both in terms of player entry and prize pool. Which is not an easy goal after the few summits we've had that have had like 100,000 prize pools, but I think worthwhile, and I have the resources to do it.
Right.
What's been stopping me is that it's been hard to get it off the ground in a profitable way, in part because like the changing relationship with Nintendo and just what sponsors are willing to jump into the scene because of that,
Right. Right. Yeah. That has not helped.
It's not helped at all. Oh my god, I can't believe I lived that.
I tried to do 4th row down tilt.
So I think that's like the biggest thing that I've wanted to do and I haven't. Every year I've done at least like one pretty major event. Like last year I did LACS and the fight for #1. I've done like I've done like a bunch of tournaments. I'm gonna keep doing them. But I think in general, I want to do the biggest.
something that, like the way Genesis was when the first Genesis happened.
Yeah.
Where it was like, oh, this is the biggest thing we've ever had.
Yes. Like, significantly bigger.
Oh my god, that's bad. No! Okay, that was rough.
FD's,
really
FD's rough, bro.
I also need to figure out how to actually do that gimp because HBox makes it look so easy, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you do too. I'm sure like puff players make
Like
it
the
look
pound,
easy.
reverse pound?
I don't know. Whatever you do down there, forward air.
I don't do it right. He usually fucking pounds.
All right, ask me something. Is that the end of your answer though?
That's it.
'Cause you were
I
kinda-
want to do SockCon. I want to do that, and I've really pushed the team this year. I'm like, hey, we have to have a plan.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily need to happen this year, but we need to have a plan and a date
And like
an
how to get
announcement.
there. Yeah.
Like because it's like I've talked about this since I think 2022.
Yeah.
It's like I cannot keep saying I'm gonna do this and not do it.
Yeah.
I either have to do it or fucking move on. And so I want to do it.
Yeah. And it's the kind of thing where like, isn't it kind of hard because it's also just not, it's not 100% on you. Like, for it to be the
No.
biggest thing, that needs to be, to a certain point, the community. But I guess the time is right now.
It is.
Because that's what people want that.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, for you,
Hit me.
you have a lot that you've been dabbling in.
I have a lot that I've been dabbling in.
You've been doing content, the reads.
Yep.
Golden Guardians, rest in peace.
Yep.
What does Tove 2024 want to do? And I'd like it broken down, maybe like percentage time in.
I gave Bobby a call. So it's appropriate this is getting brought up on the reads. I actually gave Bobby a call and I brought this up.
Dreamland?
Yeah. I talked to Bobby about this because, look. Yeah, and even as you were listing things right there, you only really listed. You can do this?
No, not really.
Yeah, because it's kind of more of a. You see what I'm saying?
You had that. You just have to keep doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just melee stuff too, right? Like,
yes.
I think for me, the thing right now that's really tough is like, I think there's two ways I can answer this, which is like what the melee community is interested in.
I'm asking for Tove.
Exactly, and it's like what I'm thinking about the most. So for me, like, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it above. I got married last year, and
I was there. It was tight.
That's true, and that's like kind of the number one thing right now is like I don't want to say anything. Whatever. Okay, like we're newlyweds, and at some point we may have a kid, and like that's the kind of thing where my finances have to be straight. And so Golden Guardians happening, rest in peace. At the time it did was really not great for me. And I love doing melee content, but like, and maybe you've got a lot to say here, but I'm not really. I should have done something with that. Oh.
Melee content does not pay the bills.
It doesn't pay the bills, and I like doing specifically melee content. I don't really want to be that much of a generalist, the way, I'd say you mostly are. You're fucking crazy. This is insane.
Yeah, actually, I think it's really good.
Well, it's just hard. It is really good, it's just hard. Thank you, Dreamland. But yeah, like, I need to figure out. I think my number one priority right now, and
is getting the finances.
The finances in order, because like I can't. When it was just me and doing.
You by the seat of your pants. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, and it was when it was just me, like during COVID or whatever, when I started kind of streaming as a regular thing. Like, yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty chill, dude. I should not have given you a notch controller.
Yeah, actually.
Nice.
But maybe I still don't know how to do those glint dashes.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, it's figuring out exactly how much of my time is going to be. I think for me, I would like to really ideally continue to do. I mean, I'll just keep it a buck. Like Aatrox's kind of an inspiration in this regard because like he is somebody who was working a full-time gig and actually was doing content alongside it. And I would love to get to a point where I can actually do that feasibly, like. Just do content as a side thing almost, and like just for my viewers, and not necessarily as like I need this to be my main thing to make money, but like just because I love it and I want to get back to the melee community. But I'm not there yet, and that's why I haven't been streaming super duper a lot. Most of the content we've been doing recently has been just kind of the reads.
Right.
But yeah, I want to get to a state where like I can feel like I'm giving more to the melee community, which I don't feel like I'm quite there yet.
I think that's tight. Do you have a vision on how to fucking get there in terms of?
Yeah, I do. But like, for me, like, again, so much. This is Game 3 Last Song,
This is
right?
Game 3 Last Song, and Clutch Box is out.
Just hoping that you. What? There just wins there? I think I'm living. I was actually joking.
Like that?
That was on you. I gave you the notches, bro.
Oh my god.
I gave you the notches,
dude,
bro.
my Fox played so nasty.
You played. I gotta say, the down throws in particular. Are you actually reacting?
Yeah. Well, so it's easy to react to tech left, tech right.
Oh, dude, I know what to do. Just in the moment. In the moment, you don't think you got a DI behind and not tech.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you tech
thinking
left,
about
tech
it.
right, it's very easy to react. And then I was reading tech in place.
Yeah. Motherfuck. Good set. Okay, I'm gonna finish the question. or the answer. Yeah, I do have a plan in place. I mean, it might just be I have to get another tech job, but I really do want to get to the point where, yeah, I miss working at a place like Twitch. I miss working at a place where I actually was sort of excited to build like a product, and I was excited about at least my coworkers, people like Bobby, people like Atrioc, and I'm hoping I can find that again. So I'm kind of, I'm talking to a couple people about possibilities for the future. I'm trying to stay in the Bay Area. We love it here. We bought this place. This is a condo, not an apartment.
Place is fucking tight.
And yeah, so I've definitely got a bunch of plans. But that is my number one priority right now. And I think once I get that locked in, it doesn't even need to be that my finances have to be. I don't need to be, oh, now I have a job and I'm making a shitload of money or whatever. It's just when I know what my framework looks like and what the plan is going to be, then I'm going to reintroduce. Especially, I think the YouTube stuff. I have a lot of fun. Honestly, I have more fun doing YouTube than streaming.
YouTube's better. I fuck with YouTube way more.
There's a bunch of videos that I
Streaming's
have not made that I want to make.
hours live, and that's tough.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
And that was honestly, I mean, fuck. I guess this kind of segues into what me and Bobby sort of wanted to ask you, which is dude, fucking. I mean, we were just gonna bring this up just off rip, on the reads, but yeah, I'll just ask it.
I owe you a question.
What's your relationship with streaming now? Because I think the last we talked about it, you were fucking. Honestly, the last we really talked about it was many conversations ago, where you were still 1,000 Andy, and you definitely had this spark about it, where I was like, this guy fucking loves this shit. But you as well. You're dipping your toes into so many different swimming pools, as it were, at this point. I'll use that as an analogy.
And I only have so many toes.
Yeah, so what's kind of what's your fucking, what's your headspace these days when it comes to, content, but also everything else you're doing? What's your breakdown?
I think I've been getting more into making shit that I think is cool.
I've noticed that.
And that's mainly been a big spark of wanting to make stuff. Whereas before, it was oh, I want to make stuff to get big. And then I was oh, I want to make stuff because I have a streak of daily uploading for 2 years.
Right.
And then I was oh, I want to make stuff because I have 30 employees and I need their mouths fed.
Yeah.
And now it's well, okay, I should just make something I like.
Yeah.
And that I want to do that because it's fun. So it's I learned opera because I thought that was fun. And it's less, and so as far as streaming,
Opera?
I care. Yeah. I learned Italian opera for a video.
Oh.
And I uploaded it as an AI cover, but I actually just learned opera. So it's but I thought that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
And I had this idea. I might have been high. I might not have been. I don't even remember. And I thought it'd be funny to do. And so that's what I'm pursuing is if I think something would be cool, I want to try it. And it's usually not streaming. And my streaming obligations are so small for my contract with YouTube that I'm not really stressed about it. What I'm really focused on when I go live is making sure that the people who give me $1 a month, my members, have a good time.
Yeah.
And that I'm making something that might lead to a YouTube video. But most of my time is spent into oh, what's this cool idea I can do?
Chess boxing was that.
Chess boxing, yeah, it can be an event. It can be a live stream. It can be a standalone video. It can be any of it. It usually ends up recently being standalone videos. And I think it'll soon become events more often and shows. So I think I'm still very gung-ho about that. But I'm much less willing to do the fucking slop of live streaming just because I love live streaming.
Yeah.
Which I was willing to do before. I'd play 70 hours of Among Us in a month just because it did well.
I was there for many of those hours, yeah.
Yeah. And now I don't think I could force myself to do that.
Yeah.
I could play fucking 10, 15 hours, have a good time. Then I'd be yeah, I actually really don't. And I didn't want to, I wasn't enjoying it that much back then. I was just really liking live streaming.
Yeah.
And loving success more than having a blast playing Among Us.
That makes total fucking sense. That's exactly where I think want to get is and it does suck because I was honestly in a place where, okay, I'll just, fuck it. I don't really care if people know what my situation is. Yeah. So a day after, day before the Golden Guardians shit hit, basically this was the weekend, by the way, that Emmett Shear, ex-CEO of Twitch, you made a video on that. I think you made a Mogul Mail on that where, he was the OpenAI CEO for 3 days.
That was funny.
The OpenAI stuff took up most of the tech world's, news cycle over the course of that weekend. But the other big thing that happened was Cruise, the other company that I worked at after Twitch, was in a really bad spot. Kyle Voigt, the CEO, resigned, as well as one of the other VPs, Daniel Kahn, who's actually Justin Kahn's brother or cousin? Brother? They actually look really... Anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. There's actually a lot of it. Kyle Voigt was also a Twitch co-founder, by the way. They kind of run the same circles. So, that happened, and TLDR, like, I had a bunch of cruise stock that I was going to sell to sort of cover my bases for the next year, to start doing some projects that I really wanted to do, so I didn't have to worry about just the slog of how to, get subscribers and stuff like that.
Fucking crap.
Overnight, all of my cruise stock went to zero, basically.
Zero? And it's still there?
It's paper money. Yeah, well, maybe it'll be back, but if you ever look at Cruise in the news, it's doing really bad. Like,
it's not like, hey...
There was a headline like 2-3 weeks ago where it was like, yeah, GM super duper duper de-escalates amount of budget they're giving to Cruise, and also like 8 of the VPs resign, and I'm just like, fuck. That's
I see. And then Golden Guardians is the next day?
And then I found out I got laid off.
Dude.
So I got hit with a really...
That's a tough week.
I had a tough 2 days. Yeah,
that's a tough 2 days. That's a 1-2.
I got hit by I got a classic 1-2 combo.
Dude.
So,
fuck.
Yeah, I was in a good spot, and now I'm not in a good spot. But, I'm not in a bad spot. I can't complain.
No.
Like, fucking, I still afford to live in the Bay Area.
Well,
but
I think the good spot you're in is you're a fucking smart dude who's motivated, who can make cool shit. That, that made me want to do shit. That made me become an editor. That's helped me along my way. So I think, like, if that's the case, if there's thousands of people watching this, then I think that like speaks for itself.
We're gonna figure something out.
We'll get there. We'll all get there one day. We just don't know where there is yet.
That's right.
And it'll be stressful along the way because we don't know. But we'll get there, baby.
Feel a good little.
We'll get there.
Feel a little something right now. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you for coming. Thank you for, reprising. What's the word, right? Reprise? Surmise?
This is my reprise. Thank you for the super sweet bonus episode of The Reads. I'll be back with Bobby one day.
Dude, I think we owe you... I mean, it's hard to get Bobby to go places, but I think we owe you a fucking...
L.A.?
I think we owe you an
You guys come to L.A., I'm a free man. Here I'm shackled by Samsung.
I'm going to talk Bobby into it.
One day. Tied to an event. SawCon.
Well, SawCon, that's free money.
I don't even know if that'll be in LA. That's free money.
But SawCon's free money. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, gamer. We'll appreciate you. Thank you for watching. See you on the next episode of The Reads. Do you have an outro?
It's kind of like that.
Oh.
That was the outro.